guys, it's Stephen from Rolls Mods here, and welcome to the Mad Scientist build summary. For those of you who don't know, this is actually my entrant into the Cooler Master Case Mod World Series. And to actually check out the other entrants and to see how to actually enter yourself, head to mod.coolermaster.com. Also, Cooler Master ANZ have put together a great initiative for Australian modders and actually put together a whole nother prize pool for you to win. So if you enter and you're actually within Australia, it'll automatically filter through and you've got a chance to win another whole lot of prizes additional to the World Series, lots of prizes as well. So good luck to all the other entrants, and I hope you guys enjoy the Mad Scientists. So for the Mad Scientist, I really want to create a multi-look system where the actual PC itself can change its looks depending on what lights and LEDs you're actually running within it. All LEDs are RGB and all UV, and individual lights can actually be turned off on my custom switch panel that I've made on the back side as well. The inside I really wanted to focus and make it look like a mad scientist lab, a bit kind of grungy and a bit out there with the water cooling, with a lot going on. So I really hope you guys like that. And for some of the hardware used for this actual build, for the case we've got the Cooler Master Master Case 5. I think this is a great case to use, and you can really actually customize it and really, as I say, make it yours. For the motherboard, we've gone with an Asus Maximus 8 Hero. CPU, we've gone for an Intel i5 6600K, which is a 3.5 GHz standard. This one overclocked to 3.9 GHz. For the graphics card, we've gone for a Asus Strix GTX 970, which is personally, I think, is one of the greater price performing cards on the market currently. Water cooling gear, we've gone for BitsPower. BitsPower obviously has quite high quality gear. I love using their water cooling gear. And for the tubing, I've used a mixture of acrylic and PETG as well. For the RAM, we've got the Avexa Raiden. If you haven't seen this, check it out. It is truly impressive what they've actually done inside the Raiden. And for the Mad Scientist build with the actual electricity shooting down the tubes, looks really, really impressive. And for the power supply, we've gone with a Cooler Master V850, which is 80 plus gold rated, a great solid, reliable power supply. For the cable extensions, we've gone for Mod Guru cable extensions once again, and what I really love about these extensions for this build is that they're highlighted so nicely by the UV. I've done a bit of work to actually make them look a bit more grungy to fit the laboratory theme, but really nice and easy to put together. For the SSDs, we've got 220GB HyperX SSDs. And for the fans, we've got the I've got 2x120mm JetFlow Cooler Master fans, as well as two of their older single flow fans, which you'll be able to see on the actual back side here. Chosen for the fact that they've got the actual green LED running through them as well. And going over some of the actual mods I've done to the outside of the case. First of all, on the back side, you'll see I've done a hand-painted biohazard symbol, which I think ties in with the theme nicely. Moving to the front of the case, we've got the front actual section is actually quite heavily modded behind the actual grille. Normally there's a radiator mount there. I've removed all of that and made my own actual custom mounts to fit in the Cooler Master beaker there. The Cooler Master beaker is also running on a separate airline as well to create a nice laboratory bubbling effect on my switch panel at the back there. So it's nice and easy to be able to turn on and off if it's too loud or you don't want to display that. Moving around to the actual top corner, you've got an acid spill, which I've done from a beaker. I'll do a close-up of this now for you. I think this really ties into the Mad Scientist theme, and something I'm really impressed with how it came out, and there's a lot of green highlights within that as well. On the top corner here, another biohazard symbol, just to tie in with the back and front, and again the theme. On the inside of the case, I've actually done a Tasmanian oak wood inlay, which I've actually varnished as well. I've really tried to make a really dirty look on the actual inside of this, again to really kind of imagine it like it's a Mad Scientist tabletop effectively. All the beakers on the inside are actually removable currently, because it's going to a few events, so I don't want it to all break. And I've actually got a plasma ball as well, which actually is fully functional, and again this one runs off its own actual switch as well. Moving to the back side here, this is where I've done my custom switch panel, so all your UV, your LED, your GPU, CPU lighting, as well as your airline and your plasma ball, all individual switches. So depending on how you want the actual PC to look, as to what kind of what kind of switches you run. So it's going from left to right. You got UV on and off. You got your LEDs off. Oh, sorry, GPU, CPU blocks. I'll turn that off so you can see that bit better. There you go. CPU, GPU blocks, and then you've got your LEDs on and off, and all the LEDs are actually full RGB as well. So depending on what color you want, you can do it, or you can get it cycling through as well. So this is what I was saying before about the multi-look system. So depending on what color you want, you can really change it to make it your own, or you can go back and, like I said, have the UV and everything just really lighting up and being amplified quite a lot. On the back section as well, I've also done some Tasmanian oak inlays, just to tie in with the inlays done in the front section as well. Now at the bottom, I've done my own opal acrylic signage as well, just to obviously highlight the name, as well as also all the sponsors for this build. So yeah, big shout out, thank you to all the sponsors: Bits Power, Mod Guru, Cooler Master, Asus, Avexa, HyperX. So thank you very much for sending me all this gear. It's been a lot of fun to play with, and I really hope you enjoyed how the builds actually come together as well. Now, some of the mods, moving on to the actual inside of the case that we've got, obviously I've highlighted the plasma ball already, but I think for me the big feature on the inside is also the water cooling gear as well. I'll bring up some individual shots of this, but I really wanted to create a really unique water cooling system within this build. And I did that by tuning it on, first of all, on the left hand side, which is quite obvious, is the spiral. So my first time using some actual spiral bends, which was, you know, very frustrating at times, but I really love the look and how it actually turned out. On the right side here, I've actually connected two 50mm reservoirs with 3 tubes running down and having 4 90-degree bends within the tubing. That was actually quite a bit of complex bending to ensure the tubes didn't cross. But again, I'm very happy with how that looks actually turned out as well. The Mod Guru extensions, I've gone over that previously. The motherboard mods, I've really gone for a grungy laboratory wall kind of look for that as well. I really wanted it to highlight that and really to fit it in as well. For the actual fans, I did again a Tasmanian oak wood inlay for that, just to really soften them on the edges as well. Now the graphics card, this is something that the first time I've actually tried. I'll do an individual shot again of this, but the graphics card, when it's actually cool or ambient temperature within the house, the graphics plate is actually completely black. So when you actually start gaming and the PC starts actually warming up, all the actual details on this are revealed, and I've got quite a few different equations on that as well. Now moving to the SSDs at the back corner, behind that I've frosted a piece of acrylic and LED backlit that as well, so you can definitely change that and to really suit, you know, whatever colours you want again. And the SSDs are actually mounted top to bottom, so you've got cords coming out the top and the bottom of this, and vinyl wrapped together, and then I've hand done all the actual artwork on the inside of that one as well. That covers off on kind of some of the actual main mods. I've got some actual tubing running through the actual front, top and front corners as well, which is all functional here at the top. And yeah, that's the mad scientist in a couple of minutes. Obviously different mods took quite a bit of time to achieve a different look, but overall I'm really happy with the look and how it's turned out. This build will be on display at Upgrade 3.0 in Melbourne at the Asus booth, and also at GGF LAN in Brisbane on the 23rd of April. So if you're at one of those events, come say hi, come check out the build, and yeah, head over to mod.coolermaster.com and make sure you check out some of the entries, have a bit of a vote, and yeah, best luck to all the other entrants, guys, and yeah, until next time, happy modding.